Good to go. Still got a pile of oats to dry. That's been about 2 weeks at least since we finished harvest. That's not out of laziness. One of the pumps on the burners for the kerosene packed in, and the part, can't get the part at all. But it's on the way, but that's been ages. We've ordered 2 of them because if that was to happen mid-harvest, disaster. Thankfully it happened just at the last hurdle, and it's not wet, so it can sit there all right. Just letting the air brakes top up, and then we're good to go get some wood chip. Right, we're in at RTS. Let's get this loaded up. Smashing, a little bit of spillage there. Peter Baird's lorry's turned up here. Is that straw for here? Nah, surely not. He'd be using the weighbridge, that's why. There we go, 4.5 tonne. This has not gone to plan. The last few times I've been doing this, gate lady's been giving me a hand, because obviously I weaned the cows, they're all surrounded by the gate, they want out and back up the road to the calves, but I need to fill feeders. I just tried to sneak in the gate quickly before they all got there, just got in, oh, and then one escaped. And now I can't do anything right now because this cow just runs up the road. If I go and try and open that gate to let her in, and if I hold that gate for too long, these cows try and get out, and the forklifts sitting there blocking the gate right now, cow's there. I've phoned my brother, so he's coming to give me a quick hand to get this cow back in, and I'll quickly fill out the feeders while he's here so I can get back out again. I'm not filming today, but just a wee update, we're back digging more holes at this drain. We've dug it away up here to where we think it's choked. We've got the jetter up here, turns to plastic, and that is all clogged. We're right up there. We're giving this jetter a bit of work to cope with. I've just slammed it up there, it is chock-a-block up there. See if it can handle it. Oh, it's like a plug. Jesus, look at that. Don't want to get a soaking. We have flow. Good morning. What are you doing? As you can see, it has turned a bit wet now. So I'm going to shift these cows onto some grass down the bottom there. Depending on how the weather goes, if it stays dry, that the grass is holding them up and they're not sinking in, we'll keep them out. But once they start to sink in and make a mess, we'll bring them in. So hopefully we'll get another 3 weeks to the end of the month. Here they come. Just steady down the hill, girls. The camera doesn't show how steep it is on some of these bits. There is marginally more grass over there, but yeah, not a lot. There's my grey one, my favourite cow. Oh, steady on, beast. They're not long in making a mess. That patch was pretty clean before I put them through this gateway. Should have done it 2 days ago when it was still dry. I'm struggling to get up this hill again to get out. I have to pick all the shallowest bits and some speed. That'll do the job. This ring feeder we need to get into the workshop and replace the bottom of it. That one's not far off needing done as well. It's only got a few more years till it looks like that. As you can see, when bits fall off, that means it's needing renewed. It's all just a bit rotten, isn't it? Take those sheets off, replace those spurs that come down the way, a new ring round the bottom. Need to make like a roller that we can put steel through to make a curve. It doesn't take much, just a wee bit of fabrication and a few bearings. I've never done one before, but I've seen a video of one being made. Therefore, I am now an expert. Hey lads! And my cow with the abscess, you can see it. Should be okay, but we're just keeping an eye on her. Also, just make sure there's enough mineral buckets out. Especially this last month, they're at grass. The quality is poor. It's lacking in mineral content, this grass now, because the sunlight hours aren't there and the grass isn't really growing that well, so definitely make sure there's an abundance of mineral buckets out. When I shifted the cows out of here last, I just upturned all the mineral buckets so they didn't fill with water. Hold on. I've been away for a few days and it looks like someone's had a whoopsie with the fent. The link arm mechanism has obviously been caught or hit. Yeah. It's October the 13th. It is currently 10 degrees inside of the house. Therefore, the fire is going on. First fire of the winter. Hey, Pooch. Oh, winter, here it comes. I'm not filming today, but I've got some entertaining value for you. Oh. A nice man from Scottish Water fixed it. His name was Russell. I don't know if he's from Scottish Water, but he's contracted to Scottish Water at the moment. Anyway, this is our current testing method for our new and improved drainage system. Is this water going to vanish down the hole? Right down there to the end of the cone. The whole thing's been chock-a-block. We've replaced bits of it under road where it's been collapsed, and we're currently dumping an IBC down it. Oh, we have flow. Oh, that's quite good flow. Better than I was thinking. And then it comes through here, and then you can see we've put a new bit in from there under the road here. Pops out the other side. That looks a mess, but it's just tiles covering everything, old broken bits. New bit comes up to here, then we're back onto tile, down to here. This is all filled back in, but there's a new plastic under that road entrance because it was crushed as well. It comes to, I don't know where we joined on. Oh, we joined on about there. This is a patch we're trying to drain. It probably, through the winter, we'll end up losing 2 acres of rape here. We've already lost a small patch, but we've hardly had any rain since we sowed this OSR. Come the winter time when we get proper rain, this pond's right out well into the tram line there. You can see where it's like a bowl in here. Fills with water, floods out, crop dead. It probably first started 4 or 5 years ago, a little bit. Then it was a little bit more, and a little bit more, and now it's 2 acres. It's like, right now this is substantial. We need to fix it. At least we've got water flow away from that corner now. Just as long as this field level is slightly above that pipe, then we can make it work. And we should get water off of this corner. It's going to be a lot better Might still lose a wee bit of it, but not the huge area that we've been losing before. And now we have aqua. Voila! We're all back together, no holes anywhere. Tell you what, we've made some mess all over the place, but we now have flowing water. Also, there's electrics that go under the road right there. We found that. There's an old cast water pipe that goes right there. Don't know if it's live or not. The drain runs away up there, around the corner. There's a water pipe up above that bush that we hit. The drain goes up the roadside next to the bush. And then it keeks out again just about here. And that's where it comes out again. We're needing to, this whole ditch needs cleared out. But at least the water's coming out that end. That was buried about a foot under soil, so anything in that pipe couldn't get anywhere, and the whole pipe was chock-a-block. Every metre of it has been jetted, so it's somewhat clean. The jetter, it may not have flushed every single piece of crud out of it, but it's loosened off everything. And there's a heavy rain coming Wednesday, 2 days from now. So if it gets 2 days worth of water flushing through it, and what's in it is loose, it should just be pretty much spotless clean. It's not got a huge amount of run on it, this whole area. That'll not help. Silt and sedimentation will drop out the water. So it's just one to keep an eye on, but none of us even knew it was there for starters. So we now know it's there, we know where it starts, we know where it ends. Anyway, I'm currently hunting for my dog. Here you are, come on in. Hup. We're needing the Land Rover back, aren't we? Sit. You don't make a mess. Ah, I am manky. Looks like I've got a tan, I don't. Come on, beast. Just weighing a batch of cattle at the moment. These are the fattest beasts we've got, last year's calves. You just stop looking at me. I've got the Tapari set up. Come on, beast, in you come. Number 103. Come on. First one's always a bit of a pain. 0103. 680 kilo. 2.71 daily gain. It was only 14 days since we last weighed them, so you can get quite a lot of discrepancy. So that's quite a high daily weight gain, 2.7 kilos a day. It could be the case last time we weighed him, it was after he'd done his business and he hadn't had any grub yet. And now he might just do his business when he leaves, and he might have just eaten a lot of grub. So it can fluctuate quite a bit, because it's only over 14 days, that can be skewed quite a bit. Go on, lads. And ladies. And next. Right, watch your head.
Big chance of getting Employee of the Month again this month.
Rory, did you like seeing Uncle Crawford?
Aye.
Did you like seeing Uncle Crawford?
Aye.
What did he teach you to say?